This is a 2010 Ford Escape with dual climate control, and today I'm going to show you how to switch out the right hand blend door actuator for the AC heater. This car has three actuators for the blend doors. The one for the defrost and floor controls are down here below the driver's side floor panel, which is easy to get to. The other one, which is a left-hand blend door actuator, it's on the passenger side below the dash, which is easy to get to. Now the right-hand one is the one I'm showing you today, which is the most difficult to get to. So what I did is, the first thing I did was I pulled the glove box out, and it has three 7mm screws, and then it just comes out. And then there's the airbag, and it has two 10mm bolts that are connected right here that you pull out, and then you can just push the airbag out. Now with the instructions that I included, there's three 7mm screws you have to disconnect two, which one is here, which connects to the air vent, and there's one up here, and also it's hard to see, there's one down here too that connects to this air duct, which allows you to push up on it so you can get to the actuator. So I didn't want to pull this wrench out yet until I showed you guys how deep and far you have to get in there to get to these screws, which are 8mm screws, and they're very difficult to get to for this actuator. So I'm going to pull this out, but you can see how deep you have to get in there. And so I'll pull this out and show you where that actuator is. Let me get a flashlight on it. It's very difficult to see. It's right here. There's one of the bolts, and if you look real far back there, you can see the second bolt. Let me get a different view from underneath, where you can see there's the plug for it with the red plug that you pull out, and you can see the bolts here. So a view from back here, you can see where it's at. So the tools that I used was a pry bar to pry up on that plastic vent, and you have to push up on it pretty hard to get that wrench in there. One is a magnet, so when you drop those bolts back there, those screws, you can pull them and retrieve them, because chances are you're going to drop some. I used a magnetic 8mm socket, and then just some regular ratchets for the 10mm for the airbag and 7mm for the glove box. But the thing that helped me out the most, which I couldn't have gotten to it without it, is this Durofix battery powered ratchet. It has the extended arm on it, so you can get back way far back there. Even with this extension, it's a challenge, but it does allow you to get back there, and you can turn the socket without having to ratchet back and forth, because there's really no room for that. It allows you to pull it out. So I hope that helps. That's a really good tip, is to purchase one of these. Now this is $150 with the battery, which is not bad compared to the other ratchets out there that are battery powered. I will tell you, when I quoted this fix from a repair person, this was a $500 repair, and this part cost about 30 bucks. So even if you invest in these tools, it'll save you some money, and you can use them later on too. So there you go. Hope that helps.